What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Welcome back to the party. Today we're going to be talking about Chrono Odyssey. It's been a couple of months since the last playtest, but I'm sure we all detected a massive amount of potential. It was also giving the feeling of a New World 2.0, and since the news has been put out, the New World is going to be halting development. Nighthaven is going to be the last content update. That has kind of turned a lot of people's eyes towards Chrono Odyssey. This video is sponsored by ENEBA. ENEBA is a digital marketplace where you can buy a wide variety of gaming products like game video keys, gift cards, in-game points, and subscriptions. You have access to some of the hottest titles like Arc Raiders for $33.56 instead of $39.99. You've got the ability to purchase ones like Battlefield 6, or my favorite, of course, to mention very often, Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 for a discounted price. As far as the gift cards go, you've also got access to the Xbox Game Pass, Steam gift cards, all kinds of discounts that you'll have access to, including upcoming games like the Age of Empires 4 Dynasty of the East. On top of that, if you click my link in the description below, you'll get a 10% off discount if you use the code US10Gamer. The code is valid until November 11th, so be sure to act fast. And this website doesn't just feature traditional gaming products, but you'll also have access to Amazon gift cards, Apple gift cards, Spotify and Netflix gift cards, and even mobile games. Thanks so much again to ENEBA for sponsoring this video, and now back to it. Now, if you're not familiar with Chrono Odyssey, it is a MMORPG developed by Chrono Studio, published by Cacao Games. It's a game being developed on Unreal Engine 5, features action combat and class switching, the whole 9 yards. It does actually feature a class system, unlike the weapon swapping system of New World. So when you pick through the various classes, you are kind of locked into multiple weapons that you can pick between, but not everybody's playstyle will remain the same. You can pick between 2 weapons, if I recall, and were around 3 available for each class. All the classes weren't available too, so that will be something that'll be added onto in the future. But they decided to delay the game after the last playtest because of the feedback they were getting, and in hindsight, that seemed to have been an amazing decision on their part, because if they had released it, New World probably would have been taking some of their thunder, and then they may not have been able to have as successful of a launch as they probably will. Now, they recently put out a video on Twitter showcasing some of their behind the scenes stuff. It looks like they made some updates to the animation, potentially the boss animations as well. It looks like they also might have touched up the recoil animations, like when you're getting hit, but it's kind of hard to tell. I don't fully remember since the last time we played, but I know this is an old argument on New World's part, but one thing I really hope that they do decide to keep in Chrono Odyssey is the stagger system. If I recall, during the playtest, I believe they did have the stagger when it came to the combat system, like when it comes to fighting NPC mobs, for example, you did have the stagger. I hope that's something that they do retain in that game. That was one of the biggest pain points that I had in New World early on, is that they took that stagger system away for the NPC mobs. Like when you attack them, you couldn't stagger them easily, but on our side, we of course could get staggered, so it was kind of annoying in that sense. One thing that I did appreciate about Chrono Odyssey is it did feature a very similar, if not almost identical, crafting system to New World. The life skilling system in New World was one of the most popular things about it. I really loved it. I think that one was absolutely perfect, and they really shouldn't change that, but people did notice a lot of similarities between Chrono Odyssey and New World, specifically like with the stronghold and camp layout. Like, for example, in New World, if you were Marauder, Syndicate, or Covenant and decided to attack a territory, the camp placement versus the castle placement was the exact same in Chrono Odyssey in these unreleased areas that people were able to get into. So it definitely seemed like they took a lot of inspiration from the New World game. Now, I think a lot of people are hoping, including myself, that they'll be able to analyze the game's mistakes and then build off of that. They've got a very strong canvas to go off of after all. They do have an incredible lore in Chrono Odyssey, one that I've actually been dying to get more into. I'm hoping to be able to find some of my old footage from the playtest, because I really want to start making some more videos about the lore. It was incredibly interesting. And also further diving into the combat aspects the next time around, like going into the dungeons and raids as opposed to focusing just solely on the crafting system. I did love the crafting system. I do want it to be like a focal point, but I really want to get more immersed in the combat system of Chrono Odyssey, because I really did enjoy it. But that's going to be all for now. A few months ago in July, they did actually post a developer blog post that I'd like to cover at some point, but I'll leave it there for the time being. Make sure to check out Chrono Odyssey and wishlist it if you haven't had a chance. More to come soon, folks. Have a good one.